Hi, I'm Peter Knight. In this series on full swing, we're focusing at the moment on pivot. Now, pivot, as we mentioned, involves all the body movements. So it's feet, knees, hips, and shoulders, and even head. In this video, what I want to do is have a look at what the shoulders actually do during the swing. When I set myself up, imagine I'm hitting a ball away from the camera here, and if I've got, say, a mobile phone or something like that, and at address I draw a line from the ball and that line goes up through my right shoulder. One of my reference points is that when the club swings back, my right shoulder, which is going to be roughly that line, my right shoulder appears to track on that line, both in the backswing and in the downswing. Now, when I actually look from front on, that looks quite different and feels quite different. So at address, I'm turning my body around my spine. So if I think of, say, a point between the middle of my shoulder blades here as being, excuse me, turning my back to you, a point between my shoulder blades here as being the center point for my upper body turn. When I swing back, I'm trying to turn back and keep that point fairly centered. I'm also trying to keep the forward lean of my upper body steady as well. So when I turn back to the top of the swing, my upper body hasn't raised nor has it dropped. When I do that, I can watch what's happening with my right shoulder and whether it tracks up that line and back down on that line or not. Now, just one thing, I've mentioned right shoulder, but if we think of the upper body as being almost like a block, so it's shoulders, chest, and back as a single unit. So I'm not just moving my right shoulder, it's actually the entire movement of that upper body block that goes back and through. So if you're monitoring that movement with your shoulders, you'll find it's actually quite easy to have good control of the path of the club as it goes back and through. If your shoulders are sort of moving around, you probably find your whole upper body will be too, but that's going to influence the path that your hands and the club then follow. So monitor the movement of your body, shoulders in this case, but also what's happening with the hips and the lower body, and you'll find that if you do move correctly, you've got a very nice centered axis to go back and through. The path that the club swings on will be better, and you'll find that the quality of the strike is also going to be a lot more consistent.